You know, I usually don't play to such a small venue. So in closing, it's nice to be here. I've never been here before. They flew me in to Provo International Airport. Arriving flight number 1. To gate number 1. No tower at the airport. One guy in a lifeguard chair. So we both got off the plane. And I knew I was in trouble. We started down the runway. I looked out the window. I saw my luggage blow off the roof. It makes you feel real confident when the pilot, Tom, gets on the plane wearing one of them moose head hats. So it's nice. You people are nice. You really are. I'm a New York kid. I grew up in New York. I live in California and New York. My wife loves California. To me, it's the most privileged, entitled, white Range Rover place I've ever seen in my life. I know. The biggest thing during the pandemic that was happening in California, they found on the news for 4 days in a row, every channel, they found a tiny sliver, tip of a finger in a fast food restaurant. Every news channel, was it a male finger, female? Did they do DNA? People, I'm from the Lower East Side of Manhattan. I once found a head in my baked macaroni and cheese. We know the rules, you eat around it. Remember we were kids having cereal? Ma, there's crap floating around in here. Eat around it. Okay, Ma. So it's nice to be here. You people are very, but the way you drive, you should have helmets. You people are on your highway. You know, I think I'm gonna go in that lane. You know, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go in that lane. I'm driving behind you today going, what are you doing? You know what? I'm gonna drive in a circle. But you're warm. I grew up in the streets of Manhattan, but you people have that neighborhood. You wear your hearts on the sleeves. You know the value of $1, and you basically look into people. That's a neighborhood. That's nice. That's what you look for. I live in Manhattan, New York. People know it. Anybody? There you go. I live on 12th and Broadway. I should give you an example of patience versus here. I live near Union Square Park, 14th Street. I was cutting through the park the other day, pandemic, it was jammed. I see a couple looking at a map of Manhattan. Being a good New York kid growing up there, I give them a tap. I go, where you guys looking to go? Are you from New York? Yeah, where you looking to go? Well, we've never been here before, and this is my wife, Cindy, and I'm Fred. I'm going, really? Why don't you die? No. On the inside. On the outside, hi, Cindy, hi, Fred, where you guys looking to go? Well, since we've never been here before, and the kids, little Susie and Billy, they didn't come with us. Really? Shut up. On the inside. On the outside, oh, the kids aren't here, it's just you. Oh, how great. Where do you want to go? Well, since we've never... We're thinking about going to Central Park, 29 blocks, straight up. You could walk, take a subway, taxi, Uber. I go, where you from? Well, we're from Charlotte, North Carolina. I looked at him and I said, go home. You're gonna get hurt. You gotta tell them. They don't know. You know, And I was just in Florida at a big theater. Nobody wears masks. Nobody gets vaccinated. Some lady hollered out to me, Bobby, we can't wait for you to come back next year. I go, you probably won't be here. You'll be dead. They were like, Florida's a trip. My mom and dad are in Florida. I got a chance to see them. I called up my dad's 95, mom's 83. I called up my brothers, I go, hey, I'm gonna stop in. I got like 6 hours, so I'm gonna stop in and see mom and dad. They went, Why? What do you mean, why? It's Mom and Dad. They go, you'll see. I went to visit them. I stayed maybe 10 minutes. They can't hear anymore. Television was on 100. Aircraft overhead, passengers. My father sat next to me on the couch, screamed in my ear, what time is it? Hey, hey. My mother came from another room. Why does he need a dime? He looked at me, he goes, I built mine. Hey, God, it's time. Just love them. If you have one of them or both of them, just love them, but call them, don't visit them. Each one of them tries to get you alone to tell you how crazy the other one is. My father called me over. I go, hey, you doing all right, Dad? He goes, your mother's freaked out. It's crazy. My mother corners me in the kitchen. Your father's not the same man I married. I went, Ma, he's 95. Kill him. Look at you. Mom's drawing features on her head that previously didn't exist. She drew these lines for eyebrows, straight up. She looked like Pokemon. Nobody in the family said a word because they thought she had an idea. Forget about the lipstick. At this point, it's like, let the games begin. She sneezed. The dog had a mustache. So that's why it's good to come here, leave Florida. They play something in Florida. They came out, Bobby, pickleball? Did you ever hear of it? I thought it was a groin ailment. I did. I never heard it. They went, Bobby, pickleball? I go, no, I'm good. I'm good.